Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tammy. I'm the owner of Walnut Creek Bath Boutique. And today I am going, my husband would die if he knew I was doing this. Today I am bringing you a completely different product that I have been making for years. I have not sold this. I don't know that I could sell it, but it is the wedding, we call it juice. It's probably a horrible term for it, but we call it juice for our bathroom wipes. We have a little tub. I actually bought a specific tub from the Container Store that fits napkins perfectly. For years we used like just the round, like Betty, like what is those, the round tubs with the red lids, whatever you get at Walmart. We used those for a long time. But I wanted something a little bit higher classy looking for our bathroom. But these are bottom wipes. They could be used as diaper wipes. They can be used as just a quick wash type of a wipe. We don't put them down the toilet at all, ever. We don't do that. We've we have recently had to pay for a new septic system, and it gives you a whole new appreciation for that thing. And it wasn't because of that, because we never have. It was tree roots that destroyed our septic, but it really gives you an appreciation when you can't put water down your drain for 6 months. Yeah. So don't put these down your drain. Don't put them down the toilet. Please don't do that. Even the plumbers say that the Cottonelle wipes and things, even though they say flushable, they would recommend you not putting those in the toilet. Please don't. I've never had a problem, this TMI, I've never had a problem with the odor because I put tea tree oil in it, and I think that kind of blocks that odor. I've never ever smelled a wipe in my trash can in the bathroom. So TMI, I know, but these things are so good, so good. So I'm going to show you how I make it, and I don't know if I'm going to post this. I may not post this, so we'll see. Maybe if I'm desperate for a video, I might bring this out of the vault and say, okay. All right, hang on just a second. So what I use, I make a huge batch of this at a time. So I was down here making these every 2 or 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and it was just annoying. So now I make a huge batch, and I get the aloe vera from Walmart, and I have just an old aloe vera jug that I actually use for this. And so I'm going to give you my recipe. Let me put my glasses on so I can see. How many times do you hear me say that? All right, so water is about 90 ounces of water. And you don't have to be super exact on this, right? It's not a product that is super particular as far as if you go over an ounce, under an ounce on anything, it's not that big of a deal. It's very forgiving. I came up with this recipe, like I said, I've been making it for several years, and I just kind of was researching on the internet and kind of came up with my own, just kind of, you know how you combine all these different recipes into one? That's basically what I did. I do put aloe vera, and that's 11.2. Oh, I'm making a mess. And I did 11.7. That's okay, like I said, very forgiving. Witch hazel. And that's 9.4 ounces. This is not an inexpensive ingredient, and it's going to take most of this. Okay. And then safflower oil is 8 ounces. Honestly, use whatever oil is about to expire, right? Just use any old, cheap oil. this is just kind of a conditioning. And it's really whatever you have on hand. Use whatever oil. I change this up all the time. And speaking of wanting to use something up, I have canola oil. I don't really use canola oil, but I did buy it for a liquid soap I was trying, and now I have all this canola oil. So I have been putting a couple ounces of canola oil in here. So 10 ounces of oil. So let's go back to 90 ounces of water, 11-ish ounces of aloe vera, 9.5 ounces of witch hazel, and then a total of 10 ounces of oil. And then I'm going to put a 1/2 ounce of vitamin E in here. And this is optional, but I think it's just a good thing to put. It's very nourishing to your skin. It'll keep everything fresh. And then I put 9 grams of tea tree. Let me get that out. You can do 9 milliliters if you have one of those like little droppers. You can do that instead, and that's how I used to do it. But for my inventory, I do weigh everything and keep a pretty close watch on my inventory. So that's when I started weighing everything. Because when I first started doing this, it was all in cups and tablespoons, and I don't want to mess up my inventory, so I weigh everything and then just take it off of there. I think the tea tree is important. It's an antiseptic. It's really good for your skin, and I also think it's the reason why I have never smelled anything from my trash can. Okay. And lastly, we need a wash of sorts. So I always have just generic body wash. This is a wash and shampoo, tear-free. I get it in the kids aisle. I do have grandkids. They don't spend the night like they used to, which is sad. But whenever they spend the night, this is what they use. And so just whatever you have on hand that's cheap. And it takes 8.5 ounces of this. And even if they grow up, I'm still going to have to buy this because it's just what I use for this. And it uses quite a bit. It'll use a good portion of this bottle. All right. About maybe half, maybe not half. All right, guys, that's it. That is it. Put the lid on there, take it off of that. Easy peasy. I need to run up and get our container so I can show you that. Wipe this off a little bit. And it will separate on you, so before you use it, give it a shake. So I'm going to shake it now that I just made it, just to kind of get everything mixed together. I used to do it in a bowl, and it was just like, why am I making this so hard on me? Just take an old one of these aloe vera jugs, and this is our juice for our wipes. All right, I'm going to go get that. Hang on real quick. I'll be right back. Okay. Here's our container that we use. Like I said, I got this off the Container Store, I think. I paid some money for it, but it was important to me that these are in both of my bathrooms. And when I have company over, I just didn't want them to see that, like, that Rubbermaid with the red lid. It was just kind of a little obnoxious. So I wanted something a little more simple and a little bit less, I don't know, cheesy. So my husband makes these. So, but these are already damp. So you just kind of put your toilet paper in here. You can use paper towels too. Like cut your roll in half. That's what we used to do before we went to Bounty. Bounty's the best napkins. Let it soak for a while, and then we'll take the paper towels and kind of rotate them, turn them upside down. Sometimes pour just a little bit more, and then they're good to go for whenever you need them for whatever. They clean. They could be a baby wipe, but I would check with a tea tree. I don't know if that's safe for babies, but these would make a great baby wipe for new mothers for a gift. They're natural, they're gentle, and yeah, I love these things. So yeah, again, I don't know if I'm going to post this or not. All right, guys, there they are. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to post this video. It's a little embarrassing, but this is a really great product. Take this recipe and use it, and your bottom will thank you. So I'll see you guys later. Hey, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, all right? And then subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, we'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.